Right guys, we have got a new toy to try. We've got this new bad boy. This is the TaylorMade R15 driver, the R15. It's using all of the technologies that TaylorMade drivers have said, you know what, that's worked. They've used every bit of the technology that's worked in drivers in the past, and they've gone smash and created the R15. I am excited because in pre-testing it was pretty good. Now it's late at night down here at Trafford Golf Centre. Just finished a busy day coaching, but I was so eager to do this video because it is performing nicely. I won't say too much. Let me test it with GC2 on my simulator software with real golf balls, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. It's got loads of new features, but also existing features that you would have seen in other TaylorMade drivers in the past. So first off, it's now coming in white. So we've got a white head, but also is coming out in black in the 460 head, the big head. They are bringing out a smaller head, the 430 head, which I've also got, which I'm going to be doing some testing with also, because I believe that one, for me, will be more fitted. This hasn't been fitted for me yet, but with all the adjustability, to be fair, I can pretty much adjust it myself, I'll be honest with you. It's got the sliding weight across the bottom, so like what we saw in the SLDR, because the central gravity of this is still way forward and way really low. So it's forward and low central gravity. But now they've got two sliding weights in the bottom of it. So two adjustable weights. It's got multiple purposes, that, and I like this idea a lot. I understand this idea. First off, the first factor in these weights is that you can move them all the way to the heel to draw it more, move the central gravity. You can move them both all the way to the toe, again, to affect the ball flight. But here's the clever bit. The SLDR, the TaylorMade driver that, granted, TaylorMade, you've been much better, was pretty much the last big driver that they brought out, and that was last summer, is the biggest critique with that, it was not very forgiving. So it was long, mega long, super long. Loft up and all that jazz, it was big. Loads and loads of tour players won with it. Loads of them did. I will hit one in a minute, promise you. I just want to give you this little bit of info first. Loads of tour players were smashing it out the park, but it was not forgiving. With these two sliding weights, if you separate them across the sliding bar, if you make them as wide as possible, along the toe and the heel, you've now got a forgiving driver because it's more stable in the head. I love that idea. I think that's such a clever idea because I was thinking, how is TaylorMade going to change this weight forward, low central CG and still offer forgiveness? I didn't know how they were going to do it. Anyway, talk a few more about features in a minute. Let's get into some on GC2. White head. I've never had a white driver. I don't know if I like it or don't like it. It's okay, I suppose. In the black version as well, it's going to come out. It's just got a simple alignment line on the top head. It's dead simple. Because again, I'm guessing they're using factors in the RBZ and the R1 to work from. Right, anyway. Let's give this a hit. Wow. Wow, that felt amazing. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, I'm a bit, you know what? In pre-testing, I can get a bit more than that, so stay tuned. I reckon there's a big one involved in this. Central gravity's forward still, and even now further forward, because they've moved this sliding bar even closer to the face. So other manufacturers have done this. They've created like almost a channel behind the head. TaylorMade have done that also in a slightly different way. So they've brought the sliding weight forward to help that channel. So when the golf ball hits on the face, it flexes more evenly. Anyway, let's hit some more. That was not bad. Not bad. What was that? 929 something or other. Oof. Wowzer. I mean, the sound off it is amazing. The feet get big. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. 307 yards. Bearing in mind, I have not been fitted for this driver perfectly yet. I've not been fitted for it perfectly yet. The only thing adjustability I've done is learning a little bit about the product. This club launches the golf ball higher than previous models, or higher than the SLDR, by about a degree. So I'm normally now using 11.5 degree. I've stuck this in 10.5 because the club head, the design of the club head, launched it a little bit higher anyway. So it's still loft up, but not as loft up, I suppose, is the message there. Adjustability neck as always, so you can make the ball loft go higher and lower. At the moment, I think I'm in love because I understand the idea of this driver. I think that's what I like about it. I understand the idea. I love my SLDR. I do. Now this feels like it's offering me forgiveness. So I've actually got it in the, because I turn the ball to the left. I've got one of the weights massively in the toe, sorry, to stop the ball going so far to the left, and then one in the middle, but a bit of separation. If I wasn't having a great time or a great time hitting, I'd probably separate those weights out a little bit. Oh, it just feels different, Grave. It just feels like everything that I'm seeing in the driver, and this is the 460cc head. I think the 430, for me, will offer even greater numbers for me, because just looking initially, that's spinning up a tiny bit higher than what I would like. And again, I have not been absolutely fitted for this golf club. This has got the Speeder stiff shaft in it. Good shaft, very good shaft. And at the moment, it's ticking all the boxes, because I like, again, that they've brought old technology back and either kept it, it's like the white head, it helps make the club head look bigger, or with the sliding weight, they've enhanced it. They've made it a more reason behind it. Because I'll be honest, I never really touched with the sliding weight last time. But with two of them, I think you've got a bit more adjustability. Right, let's go a couple more. So that wasn't very well hit. That's gone to the right. That wasn't a great hit at all by me there. I'm going to be down honest with you. Let's see what numbers it's actually producing still. So it's still getting up there at 270, but it was not a fantastic hit. I didn't hit in the middle. Now, from previous models, I'd certainly say the SLDR, I'd have got even further punished than that. I'd have got mega punished. Don't feel like I got that badly punished with that. Right, let's go one more monster. Let's go for this one. It's late at night. I'm ready for it. I want to go for this. Can you tell I'm excited about this driver? I just think it's got all the right criteria. The only thing I absolutely hate is the head cover. Not my cup of tea. It's very much like what Callaway have done. It's kind of this boxing glove. It's like a mitten. It's like a winter mitt. I might just get two of these and wear as winter mitts. Very old school for me. I'm not a big fan of that, but hey, you can always swap the head cover. Right, let's go one more monster. Let's go one more 300. Wow. Nice flight, good shape. Is it going to be over the 300 mark? It's got to be, hasn't it? Yes, it is. 307. 307. What I'm excited about, because those spin numbers for me aren't superb. 2,800. I hit the one in the middle that was a bit ropey, I must admit. Those spin numbers at me aren't perfect for me. Stay tuned to my channel for the 430 head review. Because I think for me personally, I think that'll suit me. I'm going to put it in the Kylie shaft that I've currently been using, the SLDR. I could get familiar, I could get used to that white head, I really could. How good is this? How good is this driver going to be against the Titleist drivers? That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. You know, head to head with the Titleist drivers, I think there's got to be quite a few videos coming out of that. Titleist 913, the 915, all 15s, aren't they? 915 D3 against the 430 of this. Oh, that is one tasty matchup. Right, I'm going to hit one more just for fun. Just going to hit one more just because I'm enjoying hitting it. And I'll throw up the graph of some digits and some numbers for you. Oh, it's nice. A little bit right, but it's nice. It should be good. Don't think it's quite got the 300 mark on it. All right, could have. Get up there. Yes, 303 for the TaylorMade R15 driver. So, numbers up on screen for you there, guys. I've hit 6 shots. Again, this hasn't been absolutely specified perfect for me just yet. It's not been refined. So the spin numbers there are high, 2,800. I would expect that to come lower with either different shafting or different head shape, different size. However, I'm still total distance in it, 295 yards with 276 carry distance. It's nice. It's very, very nice. I've hit one way offline. Dreadful shot. Hold my hands up, one way offline, but the rest relatively consistently straight. Good club head speed, so it feels light, 115. Good ball speed, 163. Smash factor is a little bit low, so maybe I'm not quite used to it. High launch, relatively low spin. I think once this has been refined and been perfected, I reckon this could be the monster. Guys, if you've enjoyed that video, give me a thumbs up. Click down here, wherever it is, down here. Give it a thumbs up. Comment, let us know what you think about the new TaylorMade R15. TaylorMade have had some dreadful stick about drivers because they brought out a ridiculous amount last year, the year before. Well, maybe not as much last year, just variations of drivers. But they've stayed quiet, they've stayed under the radar with the drivers, and then they've produced this. All of the best bits of previous drivers smashed into one. And I love the ideas of a lot of the technology behind this club head. Guys, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget, click the thumbs up, subscribe by clicking the link down below. And that's the TaylorMade R15 driver, in white, in black. And you can tell I'm excited. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you all soon.